Okay, how many of you have ever been to a poetry slam?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, great. I love you. I love you. I love you. Not more than I love everybody else, but I do love you. Different. Special. Favorite kind of way. Anyway, you have all been, if you've been listening, you have been experiencing slam poetry. There's a style of poetry that's a little more assertive, perhaps. And it's meant for a competition. You have 3 minutes to say what you got to say. You get off the microphone and you're judged by 5 random people who do not know you. This works out great. On a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being never pick up a pen again, 10 being I want to marry you now. Stop playing. Okay? So, I have been representing Slam here in Knoxville for a little over 8 years, and so this is my dedication to the creation of Slam. It was started by a man named Mark Smith. He was a construction worker, and the local news started catching on to how the buzz was building around Slam poetry. They stopped by his job while he was working, and it was like, hey, you started Slam. And he was like, so what? Turned around, walked off, went back to work. So this is how it works. 5 scores and 7 slams ago, our slam papa said, so what? As if he knew that day he could never stake claim to the flames bound to erupt from us. So what? 2 syllables ushering us up to the front lines of a beautiful mistake, like the tip of Michelangelo's first paintbrush. And now y'all know he messed up, but so what? You can't rush perfection any more than you can deny that lethal connection between dreams and realities. Like the ones that shot at the king and swam in the stream as his blood dripped off the balcony. And it's so humbling because slam poets be fronting like scores don't mean nothing. When deep down we're all wondering, couldn't y'all just round up or something? No. This ain't no simple A, B, C, repeat after me. This is, pen, Mike, alchemy. Where poets are combining everything we see, hear, smell, taste, and touch as we clutch our pens with ballpoint bricks up, running up on memory banks like this is a sticker. With our truth and nakedness out, they make us screaming wake up, sitting us in the barber chairs, giving our minds a shape up, spending 3 to 4 months, getting a new masterpiece tight, just to come down to an open mic night and have a crowd react like, so what? But please, don't give up. Just keep tapping into your chi. Right into your fingertips bleed and the blood weaves abbreviations of conversations. I can see those constellations across your 5 star me's. Just keep hugging those trees. Rap in your sleep with J. Dilla on repeat. Wake up and speak as if the 7th chakra has been reached. And things are, they really aren't that deep. As you know, the crowd love when you give a speech. You have at least 6 people approach you tonight talking about your poetry really inspired me. And the whole time you're thinking, so what? Buy my CD. It'll inspire you for life. Trust me, especially track 3, where I tell you at the time when I had to not be measured by the course and the original sundials and my fingertips yet tick tick zips like comments to tomorrows and promise to prayers bar while I'm poetic. I would nothing more than Alphabet science minute. Praying that someone gets this miracle is too late before time takes more than ever knew we had to give. And as poets, we have to give. And respect the gift, because we are the authors of tomorrow's scripts. The axis is your pen, the world can turn at your wrist, so if you ever find yourself stuck and you don't know where to begin, just walk to where the sidewalk ends, pull out your pens, and write a damn bridge. I guarantee you're not wasting your time. Because the last poem that only scored 6.9 is the same poem that made somebody cry, go home, and decide to not commit suicide. Left naysayers with their mouths open wide, they said that I could edit this rhyme enough time to make sure the festival had a good time. Your style's nice. So what? I really like you very much. So what? Russell Simmons knows who I am, and most have hugged me at Def Jam, and you may not give a damn or even know what I'm talking about, man, but it's okay. That's 5 scores and 7 slams ago. Mark Smith said. All right. I will be releasing a poetry CD next week. If you would like to get a pre-order copy, just come see me before we all leave the space. I always thought it was funny how sun rays managed to find our Kool-Aid stains and reflect them off our preschool faces. Through jungle gym swing sets and monkey bar blisters, we became invincible to cliches and the advice of our elders. Unless it was funny, because that meant laughter. Laughter is perfect for every single occasion. It had our smiles striking like weapons of mass jubilation, reminding us that somewhere between the potty training and refraining from responsibility, we grew up. Not old, just up. Up from the holograms that used to expand up our shoes as we did the Roger Rabbit dance, to finally understanding what it means to get a second chance to understanding the power and believing in love. Like love. Love until living is as easy as listening to Sade, Stevie Mugabe, Nina Ella, Donnie Hathaway. So that vibrates through your day like big echo in small hallways. So I love you like mommy and daddy should have always, but it doesn't always work out that way, now does it, babies? Sometimes love can be found in the veins of those who don't even share your blood. And sometimes you won't even need your arms to give it a hug until Sun Tzu is moon blue and freedom includes you until the day you pay me back that money I loaned you means the day I give a damn about some money I loaned you. So they admit they illegally tapped my phone too, so nothing was ever really wrong with our connection. We've just been roaming, searching for perfection that has been resting on our eyes this entire time. Our spotless mind shining eternally through our smiles till time combines our style and we dare the world to bite it. We demand more bowls of life. It's like Mikey, life. Love until Eeyore is excited. Then I'm gonna need you to believe. Believe until your hair stands on a handstand and you feel like you can't stand it. To get somewhere and drop that apostrophe T and tell me how you can stand. So there's no third world on third rock from the sun of this planet. So our presidents are no longer descendants of Jed Clampett. Until you realize that you are changed and tomorrow is your canvas and you two are just meant to be together like peanut butter and jelly in a sandwich. And so everything you've ever taken for granted is granted and all access passes to your utmost appreciations. So you are nothing more than a walking, talking, breathing weapon of mass creation. And I have two more. I was recently, how many of y'all ever had those moments where it's just like, you know that it was just meant to be, like the people you meet and cross paths with, like, you know, you can't go out and pay to meet a mentor, you know, somebody who's really a guy. You can't go out and buy it, you know, just like you can't buy a heart, you can't buy it. You got it or you don't, you know. And I was recently in a group, and I was in a group almost a whole year before I realized one of the members was my cousin, and music brought us together. You know, like our ends of the family that had never actually communicated or talked or anything, but music helps us find each other. And I love people. That's my dude. This is growing very awesome. Okay. So anyway, this is one of the runs we wrote for a song I hope comes out one day. You ever feel like something beautifully breaking, been given everything taken for granted, forsaken, managed to be the reason you made it? Damn it, now hand it down, pass the crown, scrub my floor, I mean your roof, expose the truth, disappear inside the booth like poof, poof. No, not David Blaine, I can't explain the strain of the turn and the promise of only verse when we're honest, cause it's too true. How does it sound when we be spitting the silence, love when the greatest and modest, when there's fakeness among us, got to call it out, walking out like DJ up with eviction notice, we can focus like apertures, ain't no amateurs here, but double negative fear, resuscitation of the truth until the image is clear. And this is the first poem I ever wrote. This is the poem I close the evening with, or the afternoon. Yeah. I feel like the most hideous organism breathing right now. Contradiction. Cops yell, freeze! Confusion, but then pull out heat. Contradiction, I before E, except after C. Confusion, then what about the word science? Contradiction, I am not racist. Confusion, in fact, I don't even see color. Our level of self-hatred has grown into some abstract, passionate love for our own inflictions. It's like we need contradictions to think straight. Knowledge may be egotistical and our pride rises high into the sky like a Shaolin temple for monks in the mountainside in Tibet. We're well beyond hardcore. We're complex. And our thoughts will make the common mind sweat like, yeah, alone my intellect is sickens me because now I feel better than you. I feel stronger than you. Hell, I probably love longer than all of you would only mention that because I know what matters in the back. You're weak, you're mind. I mean, look at me. Do I look like I give a damn about any of that? Hell no, I'm far too busy. busy fronting like I'm smart. With my head wrapped in a dreadlock formation, I'm trying to express and impress in a silent way. Contradiction. I am confusion. Culture! I listen to Bob Marley while studying psychology, genealogy, biology, but most of all, anthropology. Still an apology to my Molly because obviously I am disturbed, spending weeks upon weeks among these intense smells of incense and carriages, head wraps, naps, finger snaps, and poetry sessions. We're rolling down the street, bumping hip-hop beats, it's soul possession to secular music. Knowledge is power, and I abuse it through influence. Frustration got me calling it quits on the black movement because the flow of irrigation and conversation was translucent on shadow ash. Contradiction, I can see through it. Confusion, can't you see through it? Like how I could spend hours upon hours explaining to everybody the power that we have when I break down the math and lay out the half of this equation. We deuce to rule nations. And so without hesitation, I couldn't make the connection to perception. Those are real, this is irrelevant. I'm from Detroit, Motown. I grew up amongst the brown, there was no black love, so go on, get out of my face with all that back to black, all have mother African bullshit, brother. I said, without hesitation, I couldn't make the connection, the question, the perception of those who feel that this, oh, brothers, there you go, get him up. There's too many of you dying. I said, without hesitation, I couldn't make the connection, the question, the perception of those who feel that this is still irrelevant. Sister, you've been on my mind. I need a project, I'll look back. Sister, we're two of a kind. One that don't give up, guess that she took that. Sister, I still got my eyes on you. There, feeling like the most hideous organism breathing. So won't you shut your face, what's up, shut your face, sister, cause I am feeling like the most hideous organism breathing right now. Fine. That's that piece. Again, my name is Joseph Woods. I go by Black Atticus. I'm a proud Knoxville Poetry Slam master and also current coach for the 2012 team. Sorry, I'm already defeating children. Anyway.